Mm. Well, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here for my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. And we are 3 days, 4 hours, 58 minutes, and 16 seconds away from kickoff of the 2018 season for our Dallas Cowboys. In fact, we're only hours away from the kickoff of the season. We have the defending Super Bowl champions. Okay. The defending Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles, going against the the Atlanta Falcons. You might as well call them Ratbirds. And I got to tell you, I hate both those teams. And I didn't hate the Falcons until Brethren, Falcons Nation, who just literally trolls and spams the channel about his Atlanta Falcons. I'm just tired, man. I'm just tired of them. And so I hate that if they win, I'm not going to want to hear them for the next week. However, the Eagles, we need them to lose too because they're in our division. You don't want them to start out with a big win against the Falcons. So it's important for us to be, as I say, Atlanta Falcons fans. But see, I used to feel sorry for the Falcons because I remember being at that Super Bowl, seeing them get up 28-3, seeing Falcon Nation rise up, all this pride, joy, excitement. But then when New England started coming back, New England, they were assholes when they were losing. Oh, God, excuse my language, but they were. They were obnoxious, they were ugly, they were mean, they were cruel. It was just not a fun place to be. But when they started coming back, I remember turning to my wife and saying, honey, I feel like I'm watching a Cowboys game. She's like, there's no way in the world that Atlanta's going to lose this game. Nobody's ever come back from a deficit that big in the Super Bowl. And they had victory right there until they pulled a Jason Garrett. When they had first down on the 32-yard line with up a score, in field goal range, only a couple minutes left. All they had to do was run the ball and run off some of the clock. Kick the field goal. Even if you missed, they wouldn't have probably had enough time to go back and win it. But no, what did they do? They pulled a Jason Garrett and passed the ball. Got sacked out of field goal range. Then second down, they had to pass to try and get back in field goal range. And third down. Finally ended up punting and leaving enough time for New England to go down the field and tie the score up and come back and win in overtime with momentum. So I felt bad for the Atlanta Falcons fans because after New England fans being ugly in the first half, they got even uglier and indignant when they came back and won, and it was just really bad. But brethren, you turned me against the Atlanta Falcons. But here at the Joe Boo Sports Report, we're not content with the status quo. We are trying to take this to the next level, and we are doing this because of your support. And I want to take you guys to our new set that we have here, and make sure you guys give me a comment and let me know what you think about it. And if you like it, want to keep it, don't like it, trash it, you let me know. You get to decide here what we bring to you. Let's go to the big board. Okay, so guys, welcome to Joe Boo's Man Cave's next level. Because here we're trying some different sets, some different looks, different equipment and things, so bear with me. It's a delicate balance on having that microphone just at the right spot where you can hear it really good, and then you don't get the and I've been taping this thing over and over again, so bear with me. Now here's what we're going to be able to do with the big board. On the Tuesdays when the polls come out, we'll be able to go ahead and put the teams and rankings and see actually where people think the Dallas Cowboys are. Right now they got us at 15th, right middle of the road. But tonight is the return of football. The defending Super Bowl champions, Philadelphia Eagles, are taking on the Falcons. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pick this game today because they're playing tonight. I'm going to pick the Falcons. I think The Eagles are going to have a Super Bowl hangover. I think Nick Foles, who's a streaky quarterback, is going to kind of continue that cold streak that he had in preseason. They got a lot of guys that are just getting back from injury and stuff, and it's going to be hard to repeat. And in other words, I'm hoping that they lose because it helps our Cowboys. Our Cowboys going to Carolina for a 4:25 kickoff. And that game, if you're in the Washington, D.C. metro area in Virginia, as well as in Arizona, it's not televised. But don't worry, we'll be live streaming during the game right here on the Joe Booth Sports Report. And no, I cannot show the game because they will immediately shut down your channel. You'll never be able to live stream again. And, you know, it's the NFL. They're the 800-pound gorilla in the room. But at least I can keep you up to speed with what is happening during the game. Now, other games, the Redskins, of course, are going to the Cardinals for a snooze fest with two teams that I think are about equally yoked. We've got the New York Stinking Giants having the Jaguars come to town, and I'm hoping my buddy Calais Campbell lays the wood to Eli Manning. Now, the Giants should be better than they were last year because basically they got no place to go but up. So look for them to improve, but I hate to tell you, Giants fans, you guys have a killer first half of the season. You may have your golf clubs in the car ready to go by week 9. Hate to tell you that, but it is what it is. And in other games, we've got Buffalo playing against the Ratbirds in Baltimore. We got the Seattle Seahawks playing against the Denver Broncos. Now, I got to tell you, Seattle, you guys are crazy. Jimmy Garoppolo got traded for a number 2 pick. We're talking about a franchise quarterback. We're talking about a guy who doesn't have any miles on him. To think that you deserve a number 1 for Earl Thomas, I know he's great. I know he's a Pro Bowler, but come on, man. You're asking too damn much. I mean, we're talking about highway robbery, guys. Wake up. But look, if the Seattle Seahawks start going south early in the season, look for them to go ahead and move them because they'll be looking at rebuilding and trying to get that draft pick, especially after they play us. Other games, of course, we've got Tampa Bay going against the Saints. We got San Francisco against Minnesota. We've got the Texans versus the Patriots. We have the Steelers against the new-look doo-doo Browns. We have the Titans headed to South Beach to take on the Dolphins. We got Kansas City against the L.A. Chargers. And I got to tell you, I hate L.A. Chargers. They should be San Diego Chargers. And if you've ever been to San Diego, you would agree that they should have never moved. You've got the Bengals versus the Colts. You've got the Bears versus Green Bay. You've got the Rams versus the Raiders in John Gruden's return. And you got another snooze fest of the Jets versus the Lions. Okay, guys, let me know what you think about this. If you have some ideas, suggestions, or things that you'd like to see on the new look Joe Booth Sports Report, leave a comment down there. And as always, thank you guys for all the support. I'm Mark Holmes, hoping you have a great game.
I do not eat spicy food.
But how's the taste, though?
That's bomb. It's good. It's good chicken.
Texture, man.
But you still eat them, huh? Even though they're that hot.
It's the pain from the spiciness and the love from the...
They're good. They're really good. I need a beer, though.
I got some over here in the cooler, my man.
I'm not trying it because I've seen them pre-fry it.
Oh, I'm doing. Dang it.
Oh, grab my man a beer out of here.
Can I get a beer?
Yeah, I'm just using beer.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I'll take it.
Wait. Oh, there you go. You lucked out. One last beer. Oh.
I mean,
You can handle it. They're hot.
yeah.
All right, man. Thank you. No problem. Damn.
I gotta open it with something. Damn it.
Here, let me. There we go. Oh, that's it.